Hello, hello. How are you all doing today, chat? Hello, 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 chat. Hope you all are well. Today is Monday. It's the start of a new week. We are heading back to MCC Island. We haven't been there in over a month. Well, stream-wise, anyways. We haven't been there since Cowboy SMP started. So we're gonna get back into routine and play more Island. Howdy since Cowboy video. Yeah, I've been playing on it here and there, like not on stream, but it has been a while since it's been on stream. I was gonna do that originally on Friday, but then we wanted to play Blueprints I wanted to play Blueprints for a bit, so we had that, and then Sunday I had the impromptu sub-in, which we all saw. Or anything is on Island now. Don't worry, I will show y'all because a lot of stuff has changed recently on Island in like the past like 2 weeks or so. A lot has changed, but first, I need to actually show y'all another cool little thing that just has started and released today by Creo Cards. It is the collector edition cards that you can get that are with MCC. And they released today. So let me go here and then there. And I should just be able to do that. One moment. All right, there you go. All right. That's not one. Oh, it's because I don't have. That's why. There you go. All right, chat. Here we are. How many Owens did you buy? None. I have not bought any yet. Now how long? They will be available until September 18th. The collector editions cards are. But here's the website. So if you go to creocards.com, you will get to pick you get to pick 4 cards basically. Each card is worth in USD $33 because it is signed, slabbed, and put together. And if you buy 3 of them, you get the 4th one free, basically. So how this works is you get to pick a different color, right? So we go like orange ocelots, changes the background, and this is like now the orange ocelot team. So it's just a fun little way. Also, I'm like zoomed in at 200% so y'all can see the cards better, like see the art style. But you go over to each little selection. We're like, how many Technoblades will we get? 1. I'm gonna get like I have an idea of what's what, but I want to showcase all the cards just so y'all can see them. Because if you want to buy one, you can also go into the website and see for yourself. But I want to just demonstrate and show it all. So pretty much you go here, you choose a creator, and it's going to let you slide back and forth between all of them. So all right, that's as big as we're going to be able to get to it for it. Can I actually get bigger? I can go here. Actually, can I have to do this very weird. Gotta go to the top and then down, and then I cannot scroll upwards. Hold on. All right, that's as good as we're going to get. So we get to see the art, the collectors, and then who it's done by. A little quote in that. So, all right. So some of these cards, assuming they're all like PS, they're going to be slabbed. They're going to be in these little slabs and whatnot. You have to keep in mind that some cards some cards do have limited quantities as well, but we'll get to that. So like here's Antfrost. Antfrost's card is very similar to his previous one, which is nice because some creators kind of paired the same art style or like same design and flow from their art to the other one. So we got Myra Farber again with the Antfrost alt art. We'll go 5 up and go to right. So this is 5 up. The abilities are the same. The stats are all the same. It's just the art style is different. So we got 5 ups, little like horror themed with like the onion towards his mascot and such. Very good, yeah. PSA basically, PSA is a grading company. So for example, a lot of Pokemon cards, people will grade them, send them to a company called PSA, and they will grade the card based on the centering of the card, the quality of the card, if there's any scratches on it, dust particles, so on and so forth. and the highest tier is a 10. And basically, a lot of collectors want like the most pristine and perfect condition of a card. And so a PSA 10, if people are either collecting or reselling them, a 10 is higher than a 1 in that sense. And a 1's like the card's absolutely destroyed. So most cards are usually around between like a 6, 7, 8 on the higher end. And then some rare cards go to like a 9. And the rarest of like perfect quality are 10. Most of these, since there's not really a border to them, you can't really tell based off quality. So if you were to actually get these graded, I wouldn't know how PSA would, because this isn't something like Pokemon that you can just grade on a fly. It'd have to be entirely based off the quality of the card itself. But yeah, anyways, that's what PSA means. And there's different companies. There's like BGC, and then there's another company as well. So there's different grading companies, and they all go from different factors in scaling. So yeah. But anyways, this 5-up art, really like it. Really like the spooky vibe to it, as well as the onion mascot that 5-up has. Then we go to Ant Frost, similar to Ant's original full art. Very, very nice. Then we go to Ant Venom, a bit different art style than the original full art, but I still like it. I think the coin just with the wings and the trident are all tailored towards Ant Venom. What is it? The Ace Race. Also, Radix, into the 5 consecutive stream streak, I appreciate it. Ant Venom's Ace Race practice course and constantly getting the course time trials and holding the record. So that's really cool. Then we got a new character enters into the scene or player. We got a Puffy card, which is very like the art style is very anime Pokemon-esque. It's really, really cute. And some of them have different different quotes as well. So let me just quickly, because I can actually look at these from my binder. So like Ant Venom's is different. Now it's every single 1/10 of a second matters. Again, tailoring to the Ace Race. Ant Frost is the same. 5-up is the same quote. Puffy, shown in Airfrill, yeah, it's very much a Pokemon-esque. But you've mistaken my kindness for weakness, big mistake. And they are an 8/6/6 stat split, which is actually a pretty good stat split. With the ability, if the creator uses no base movement this turn, they gain +1 hype and +2 blocks. So there are some new cards besides Puffy that are in this collector's edition. And they all have similar stats, similar of these. Some are repeat identical ones to this, besides I think one of them. So we'll see that. But this one's Puffy's. I really like the art style. Then we got the Captain, which says, guys, I don't think we should be too aggressive, which I believe is the same same quote, same ability. But I really like this art style. I like the microphone and then like the creepers and everything, because it ties back to Captain Sparkle's parody music videos that he did super early on into Minecraft, and that's really cool. So really like that. I'm gonna switch over to also I need to switch to instrumental here. There we go. So really like this art style, really like the microphone tailored. Then we got Dr. Gluon, which is one of the Simmers, and which is again a collector's only card. So 7/6/5 stats with the quote "Not last, have fun" by Max Doodles. By the way, art styles by Haima, Myra, the Farmer, Acidium, Wiggle Rain, Inga Pochijo. I don't know if I'm sorry if I butchered that. And then we got a Max Doodles, which is a nice little like fun art style. Again, this art and what's in the background happening right now is tied to BattleBox, and it's the Simmers Rush Strat. So while everyone's fighting, the Simmers always would go in Wool Rush, Terracotta Rush, in Battle Box. And so for his ability, it's for this creator or any ally within 1 radius, gain +1 build, granted by skill cards, and your blockwise reaction cards cost 1 less hype. So, really cool card. Then we go to Elena, which very, very nice little art style, very different from their previous. Like, this one's a lot more like textured in the background of shading and color. Strike to the left, strike to the right, Simmer strat, 5. Yeah. Same quote. I think a lot of them have a lot of the same quotes. Some don't. But this is Elena. Really, really pretty artwork by Carney Bites. And then we go into False Symmetries card, which what's really cool about all of the the false full art, the fruit berries full art, the H-Bomb and Rendog full art. It's the original full arts are all tied to blue bats, but their collector cards are all individual and unique to them in the art style wise. So False's card is made by Belmarzi, and it just starts with Diamond Sword, the dog. I believe this is False's dog, and Diamond Sword, which is really cool. I really like the art style. Very like it's textured, but also has like that comic book style to it. That's really cool. And then we get into Feinberg, a card, bit more of like the artsy style by Lumicant. Really, really nice. Still similar stuff here and there. And then we get to another like a new art style, a bit more of like the anime-esque cartoon vibe for Shane. Let's see, is it the same quote? It is the same quote. Very, very cool. Made by Catnipped. Very, very good. And then once again, we got Fruit Berries, different art style than the one through the normal art. And this one has the 3 Fs: Fire Breath Man, Feinberg, Fruit Berries. So it's the 3 F players all on podiums: Fruit, Fine, Fire Breath Man. Love the shading on that one. It's which one, Shane's or Fruit's? So that's cool. We like that one. Again, the cartoon art style is such like a fun little thing. Then we got Flip. The card art's so pretty. Yeah, Shane's card art for the shading is really nice. All right, then we got a Flip, with his dogs in the night sky with the that's cool, LOVE, MCC tower in the background. Teams that react together stay together. I believe that's the normal one. Yep. And now we got Ghosty Fruit. So Ghosty is a collector's only card, which I love the art style. I love like the anime art style for a lot of these cards. Ghosties remind me a lot of Shane's original art style. It's different, but like just the shading on it, it's super, super cool. But Ghosty is a 6/7/9 stat with a more unique ability. This creator gains +1 damage on melee attacks and +1 hype upon hitting an enemy with a melee weapon, but they lose 1 range on ranged attacks. So Ghosty's character in this game is a lot more melee focused and a lot less range focused, which is cool. I like that. And then with the quote, all I'm saying is that I took away Fire Breath Man's win streak, which is true. Ghosty did beat Shane in Dodgeball and broke Shane's streak. with the artist is done by Luminous Slime. And then we go to H-Bomb. So I believe also the cards that are like there's no Good Times with Scar collector card. I've just realized. Because Scar goes after. And for Captain Sparkles, after Captain is Cub. And there's no Cub. So also, actually I can do it this way. Dr. Gluon is a limited time only card. So let me see. I don't think there's any more limited time only cards. I know Dr. Gluon is one. But there is no Collector Cub. And I'm so sad about it. Oh, I was wanting GWTS cards. Yeah. Let me skip the song real quick. This works. But yeah, so Gluon is a limited time card. Or limited quantity, I should say. So this means that they don't have as many, like, ready to, like, up and ready. I believe Ghosty is not limited time. Yeah, Ghosty's not. So you still have time to, if you want the Ghosty card, to get the Ghosty card. And then we got H-Bomb, which is done by Max Doodles, which is look at that lead. Again, it ties to the, I forget, these are Pokemon. I forget what team he was, but he was, I believe, the trainer. Or he's reacting to them playing SOT. One of the two. Can't remember which one, but one of the two. But again, I really like the little cartoony art style. I think there's a few limited quantities. Yes, there are a few. Dr. Gluon, I believe. Sniff is another, and there might be one more. But then we got Impulse, an 8/5/6 stat. I love like the sketchy art style, where it's like not everything is sharp, defined lines, and everything kind of blends into each other almost. Is the SOT person? Oh yeah, no, he is the SOT person. So it's like him reacting to another team. Again, this is Ace Race. I believe that might be green because the scarf. I don't know, or just some random person. But it's Impulse. Impulse's card looks really, really cool. Take one for the team. Same, really, really pretty. And then we got Martin's card. I love Martin's art style. Also, made by Catnips and Max Doodles. Want to make sure I give credit to artists when I can. And then this one is done by Panda X Pow, which I have not seen this artist yet. Very much like, it's Pirates. Like Pirate-esque Martin, again, ties to One Piece, ties to Pirate Martin if you want to go there. But it is very much to the One Fish. It's very like chibi-esque, but also cartoon anime feel, which is very, very Martin coded, which is really cool. I really like the art style of this. And then we go to JoJo. Jumping over in so we're still in the candy. You can see the little candy, but this is by Juby. JoJo's got Toaster. JoJo's cat doing up some parkour or getting chased. He's so squishy, he is. So that's a really, really nice card. I love the art style as well. Like all the artists do such a like good job in like their own art style. Like Martin's is very clean, right? Good sharp edges, good like on the like the darkened marks to show the pulls. But then like, you have JoJo, where like everything, it's almost like pastel, like coloring. It's like pastel colors and pastel like chalk and markers in a way. And it's really like I love the cloud design. Has to be referenced from somebody from the 90s. It looks really, really cool. But it like I love the cloud design back here. It's really, really nice. And then we go to Kara, which we got like an evil Kara by Twitchy Sparrow, which is really, really cool. I also love that they tied the snakes that Kara owns into the art style of the collector card. Nice little like tie-in to Kara's pets, and also just Kara's evil, like looking over the playing field, summoning snakes to attack. Very, very cool art style. Really like the full contrast in the two cards. Then we got Kratzy by Moonscared, winning MCC. And then followed by Dave Kratzy. We got Krinios with a charged lightning trident. Fully ready, just throw. Really nice. Love the art by Adma. Again, the art style of the lighting on this and the shading is so good. And then we go from a 180 of Cryptic Zeus's full art to Zeus riding a chicken. Zeus is riding a chicken in the battle. So many Trident cards, yes, but again, it's just Trident holding. It's not so much the actual use of it. Wait, is that actually a different? Oh, that's a different card, I think. That's a different ability on Zeus. Hold on. I don't know if that's a different Zeus full art, like, ability or not. Let me check. No, it's not. It's not. For some reason I thought oh, Zeus's common uses the lightning bolt. Zeus's full art doesn't. Zeus's common uses the lightning bolt. Zeus's full art does not. And that's why I was confused. I'm like, I knew Zeus had a lightning bolt effect. Yeah, really cool. I think all the creators have for the full arts have the same ability, so you don't have to worry about like one ability being different. But then you have Michael McChill, which probably has one of the most aura-esque cards. Like, the shading and the sword coming down the slam downwards with the reflection of someone like, please no. It's so Michael McChill-esque to where like his original full art is him like running away panicking, and then this one's just him just aura farming. Also, Moonscard. I want to make sure I was able to give credit to Moonscard, Adma, Eleni Uhu, and Kiwi Cabot. But yeah, really, really good artwork. Then you got Michaela, by Apple Struda. You died. It gives very much he ran, now he's here to slay. Yeah, Michaela got my EP go. No, Michaela's very much like lo-fi girl-esque. It's like the same, like similar art style feel to it, but instead of that, it's Michaela died in Sky Battle, which is very, very clever. Again, I love the art style of all these cards. Like all these cards that we've been seeing are just so nice so far. Like it's crazy. Like all the different artists have such good art styles and like uniqueness to them. They don't like feel the same. Like there are some similars, but like nothing feels fully the same. And then we got Mythical Sausage, which is him, his dog. We got world hopping in this now. Mythical Sausage just jumped from one world into the midst of MCC. Have like the same sky, and it makes me think they maybe connected ours. I don't think it's fully the same sky. Like you can probably put them together and such, but not entirely. But you got Bubbles the dog. You got the little art style made by Sabria Lavigan, teleporting, warping into the midst of the candy cane map. Well, the fact that they were so many. Oh, yeah. So Creo's really cool because every card artist is never the same, and so a lot of the full arts are always different. Not that one. Yeah, this one. Are always different. So the full arts are a lot different unless they specifically ask for that artist to do both their cards. Because speaking of artists who's done pretty much the same creator card, we got Lemon Time, Luann, who's done Owen's card. Owen's card probably has one of the most difference in art styles, and it is so sick. Again, this ties to his season 4 hardcore world, and probably has one of the most fire quotes out of the entire art, entire collection. Because you could have different quotes, right? Like Owen's main full art quote is. Let me go to it real quickly. One more. Nope. URS right here, where it says, "Try not to cry about it. Water does damage here." And then you have, "Look who stumbled into my Garden of Eden," which is an insane line, by the way. Should been no way there. Yeah. I mean, would be funny, but like genuinely, this is just lore to the hardcore world because it's the Void talking to Owen in the sense. It's a banger line of just, "Look who stumbled into my Garden of Eden," which is sick. And then we go from like this comic book-esque feel to my coach, purpled for Rising 3. And everything got the mycelium, which again, one of the cleanest art styles, I would say, out of this. By Tropic Scar or Scra, Tropic Scra. Like it has aura to it. Like you just look at this card and you're like, yeah, that's a good card. Just the art style. Again, like this chalk-esque lining. I love the style for cards. It's so cool. Because the thing is, you remember, all this is done online. Like, all this is done using also not RGB, but using cyan, magenta, and what's the other one? The CMK, I believe, or CMY. Cyan, magenta, yellow. It has to be that color palette instead of just the RGB, like the red, blue, green base color. Because there's different color palettes that are used, and for cards and for printing cards, you have to use the cyan. I learned this from cyan, magenta, yellow. Yeah, I learned this from Cherry the other day. That for the art styles for these cards, you can't just use the base colors. You have to use those for printing, which is crazy because it makes it like even more creative on like the arts and the shading and everything. So yeah, really, really good card. And then we got Rendog. Again, following that, I like Rendog's card as well because it's still the Blue Bats team, but in it key black. Maybe I don't. Maybe black. I don't know what the last one is. But yeah, so then we got a 7-chi. And I love how they keep tied with the Blue Bats team. H-Bomb, Ren, False, Fruit. And then we go to SB737, with, of course, the quote being in that was 100 days. SB fighting against Fine and Purpled. Love the little, like, hardcore hearts tied to it by Peanut Butter 255. And then we go to CPK with CPK, the Fox, tying to his character. The art style by Killustrations, again with the Decision Dome in the background. Really like the little art style. Again, a lot of these are like comic book feel to them. Like you could see this in a comic book, which I really think is cool. And then we got Shadoon. Shadoon's is very similar to his main art, is like main full art by Misaki Biyako. It has a quote in Spanish that I do not know what it means, and I'm not going to try to pronounce it. But it's very similar to his full art, which is really, really nice. And then we got Skiz. Skiz is the officer from Hermitcraft. It's the officer skin from Hermitcraft, which is a very little tie-in, nice there by Max Doodles. Love that. And I love how like this is the sun, but with the arrow tip towards the sun, it just gives it that cool little feel to it. They have another really, really cool art style for Scott by Sevenchi, which is him and Purple Pandas winning Ender Cup, which is a really, really cool like callback to it. Yeah, really like the art style. I really like this card. And then we got Sneak Snag. This one's clever. Basically, it's like Sneak is this overlooking figure. The art's done by Lugira. And it's like he's just eating the course, which is just a fun little design. I love the artsy like rainbow colors to it. And then we go to Nexus Monstrum for Snifferish's card. Again, a limited quantity. So we got Sniff the Mushroom with them. We got the Sky Battle in the Sky. Has impeccable vibes. Scott's card is really, really cool. And then a little art style of this one. Again, very cartoon comic book-esque. Wonderful Daub. And then we got a suit for Eloise done by Moonkachu, which, if you look closely, it is artist Rat Eloise next to Rat Wife Becumon. And Eloise is painting the Sky Battle arena, where we see Beck wearing the crown of MCC with a cord. So basically, it's telling the tale of Beck 1, and Soup is painting what Super for Louise witnessed and everything, which is really, really cool, tying it to Rat's SMP and them being rats and whatnot. It's a very cool card. And then we got Tapel, which is very cool, very simple. You got the smiley face sun, the smiley face apple, the apple tree, him being underneath it. Done by Eleni Yuhu. Which, again, simple art style. I love the design. I love the like art feel to it, and the overall style is really, really cool. Chilling with apples. Yep. And then, of course, we got Technoblade, done by Clokey, in amazing, amazing art. So Techno's card is going to be the only holographic card, because Techno cards can't be signed, because of course he's not here to sign it. So for them, they are turning all the Techno cards into holographic cards, because every creator's card will be signed. 07's in chat, and luckily not limited quality. So yeah, Techno's card will be the only holographic card, I believe, that will be out of this, and it will not be signed. But everyone else's should be signed. And then we go to another amazing art style for Ollie the Orion Sound by Bossy Meep, which is Ollie from the cage to the big stage, and Ollie has stolen the crown and is running. And if you look, Ollie is tied in, similar to Mythical J Sausage, is art style. Ollie is teleporting multiverse from one to another, because in the background you got Cowboy Jimmy You got the tent. You got Ollie as the bard. It's Empires. Yep. Yep. You see it. So again, it's a really cool tie-in to Empires to MCC. Sausages tie in into MCC. You got Rats now tied into MCC. You got Owen's Hardcore tied to MCC. You got a lot of different creators and their own stuff tied into their art, which is really cool. And then we got Velvet, which I need to see who is Velvet, because what I'm realizing is all the cards that are limited to the collectors ones are cards that don't have collectors. So after Ollie is Tubbo. There's no Tubbo collector card. That's who it is. Because they need to have enough for it. So Velvet is a 7/8/6, and some of the other creator cards. This creator may copy a skill. Oh, this one's actually different. This creator may copy a skill card played this turn by an ally within 2 radius at -1 hype once per turn. So really good, really good for Velvet. So Velvet is similar to 5-up's like ability, like common in the sense. So really interesting card. Lastly, or not lastly, almost coming up to it. We got Gumi. Gumi still got their dog, but now got little plushies of Ant, Fruit, and Scott. Also, Velvet's card is made by Elena Yuhu, and then Gumi's art is done by Goma. And then we got Wally Bear, which is very very cartoony. It very much reminds me of like a bear, like the bear, like the polar bear, panda bear, ice bear. Very Neopets also, yes. Very Neopets like. And so very cute little art style. And then we got Choco Bars, Janet, with again a limited quantity. So there's 3 limited quantities being Choco Bars, Sniff, and Dr. Gluon. Which it's just full chaos in the background, done by Satirize or Satirize. And it's just full chaos of a gas exploding things, Janet posing for the photo as the explosion's happening. And then we got probably one of the sickest card arts as well in like creative style, and that's Exuma. Like it's Exuma's like full like candy cane lollipop ready to fight, and then you just have this more diabolical version of Zuma with the gas coming out of the mask and like threads that are all connected through the card down to lollipop back up to him. It's an insanely cool art design. And then back to 5-up, and that's it. So if you want to get these cards, you can go to creocards.com. Each one, I believe, is when I check $33. And if you get if you buy 4, or if you buy 4, you get one of them for free. So they each come out to $33 plus the free one, basically, is how it is. Individually, I don't know how much they are if you buy them separately, just one at a time. But yeah, really good artwork made by everyone. Hold on, I want to make sure. And this one's done by Baron Von Cat for Exuma's art, which again, sick art style. So yeah, if you want one of these cards and you're thinking about it, you have until September 18th, I believe, to get these cards, which are all incredible. We'd have nothing without the artist. That is so true. All right. Now then, after talking for roughly 40 minutes on Creo cards, time to play Island and showcase what has changed on Island, because a lot has changed. Also, chat, since Sunday and Fanity giving me 3 subs for every time they were not family friendly, you are now at 8 out of 150 for the TwitchCon outfit. Good job, chat. I forgot to mention that yesterday at the end of the charity event. So, thank you, Fanny, for not being PG. Yep. Geo's one for swearing immediately after the second time. We appreciate it. Yeah, so very, very silly, very fun. So welcome to the updated version of MCC. As you might have saw right there, things have changed, especially if you go into your journal. So you now have a weekly vault where you can earn XP and then you claim at the end of each week. You get your daily login still. You have only one daily quest, one weekly quest that gets refreshed after completing each one. You have your quest token and you have your favorite games that you can select. Your battle pass is now, we're in season 5 called Cyber Search. You now have a mailbox for getting stuff. As well, this isn't tied to Island, but the Builders Guild, Lego, is actually teaming up with MCC for an MCC Builders Guild event on the 13th of September. That is MCC's next big event happening. So if you go... if you click MCC Live, you click on the ad and check it out. Maskey's trading core cloak token offering coins. Yeah. You can find out more details by checking out MCC Live for the ad for the Builders Guild. That's happening the 13th. And then we get a package every day. So, very fun. But we now have launch pads because you can be launched instantly into the game. Or you can go into your one and collect it. Your factions are now over here by the faction vendor and the faction merchants. So once you can now get to level 135. The unfortunate thing is for me, I've been playing this game so much that I can't go to my next level until I go back to 0 because I'm at negative 30,000 island XP. Because they're trying to rebalance the XP requirements for factions slightly. So your XP will stop being negative once you earn enough to catch up. So it's a little weird. It's a little weird, I won't lie. You now have your Fusion Forge here. Same stuff, less items. You got your crafting symbol here. You now got a perks system. So these perks can be used to upgrade stuff, and each different thing kind of benefits you. So like higher chance of luck, expanding your daily meter, arcane stuff. You don't need to worry about it. It's stuff you don't need to worry about unless you play the game. It's just different upgrades and perks that you can get that just benefit you as you go on. You now have your Cybele Battle Pass, and then you have your Seasonal Machine, which, if I can actually right-click on the thing, you can pull coins or keys. So, and they get with limited items, because now, if you saw earlier, you can now trade. If you swipe trade, or slash trade chat, you can actually like start wanting to trade stuff. So you can actually start trading with people items. Is Twitch lagging for anyone else? It might just be you. Yeah, so you can start trading things now. Because if we go to our our profile. We go to our cosmetics. You now got your style. You now got your different things, and some of them, like limited time events, are now limited. It says no longer attainable other by player trading. So you can try to get these things by trading them because you can't get them anymore. Same with the special items. There are now special. There's now limited. Still has the ghost power hat. I mean, it's more likely now because you can actually get it. You now get cosmetic machine here. And for example, I got 2 crate keys. I can go here. 2 unlimited crate things. It's going to give me some tokens. So I got a wrench. And I got a cupcake. And then I can go here and be like, oh, look, this is an exclusive item. I just need 3 jade for it. Right? So I can come over here. Go to here. Be like, where's the jade? I can go here, grab this. I needed more material, so I'm just going to spend my coins. Go to the assembler and make the jade. And then that's an exclusive because the exclusive items were tied into previous battle passes and also previous mini game stuff. So like scavenger hideout's not right here. Everything's like within the close range. So when you scavenge things, you now can go to the craft emporium and all the different mini game item cosmetics that were part of the battle passes are now here. So like if you're wanting something, you can get exclusive cosmetics or standard cosmetic cores, and then you open up crates to try to get the cosmetics that you didn't get from the battle passes. And then lastly, there is now a thing called Arcane, or Arcana, which unlocks boost to your style perks and so on. So basically, you get Arcana cores, you can come here, craft an Arcana cosmetic, and then you can get stuff. And the Arcana cosmetic stuff is, I think, the hidden stuff. No, where's Arcana? It's right here. And each of these gives you unique different like abilities and items towards like each of it. Arcane, so yeah. So that's basically it. And then everything else is the same. You just play the game, and you try trading stuff over time, and you're good. Oh, I'm getting a message. What is it? All right. Bup. No. It wasn't a phone. I was getting a message on Discord and I wanted to see what it was. Yeah, chat. How have y'all been? What have y'all been up to? Up I with that. New dog roommate? Ooh, fun. New dog. Honestly, that's fine. Not doing too much. A-okay. But yeah, chat. As for me, like I said, I finished up the Cowboy SMP video that went out yesterday. So if you haven't checked that out yet, check out the pin message to see my finale of Cowboy SMP. Why did I stop there? So 07 Cowboy, yeah. But no, it was fun. Very, very, I'm glad I was able to finish it, because now I can start working on other video projects. I have an idea for a YouTube video, that I want to do. And I want to see if I can get it recording. It's very simple. It's not going to be a lot of building. It's not an escape room or anything like that. It's a fun idea that I had, and it's not like it's not an original idea. I saw it from someone that Pokemon creator, where basically it goes like this, right? It's him and his 4 friends, and he goes, all right, pick an electric type from Gen 1, right? And they write down the Pokemon name on their whiteboards. They have a few seconds to pick, right? And then on the count of 3, they all show what their answer was. If any of them picked the same Pokemon that he did based off the question or prompt that he told them to, they get a point. The goal is to not pick the same Pokemon as what he picked. Right? And so, like, that would be a fun little video to do with different Minecraft blocks and items. I think that would be, like, a fun, like, thing to do for a YouTube video. Because then also chat can play, like, the viewers can play along. So, because it can be like, loser has to fight a warden. No, it would basically be like, I was thinking whoever wins gets like five gifted subs from me or something like that. Just something simple, something like a little prize for the winner. And it'll start easy and then get progressively harder. Like, pick a block that is in the overworld, right? Start super, super easy. It's something that like almost no one would get the same, right? That spawns naturally in the overworld. And then everyone would go for it, write down their answer, and then like by the end, I'm like, now pick a piece of armor that you would wear. You got a helmet, chest plate, pants or boots. So we get into like that, which I think would be very, very fun, because then towards the end it gets way more, it narrows down what can actually be picked. I was thinking, like, because you knew biome specific, you can go pick a block that spawns naturally in the desert. You got sandstone, you got cactus, you got dead bush, you got sand, and this is just I'm not saying I'm not saying mesa. So red sand and terracotta does not count. It has to be normal sand, normal plain Minecraft desert. So it limits it more and more as we go, because I think that'd be funny. Like, I could then go like pick a block that has gold in it. There's a few blocks that have gold in it, or pick an item that has gold in it, right? In desert temples, that could work. That can work, yeah. As long as it spawns naturally in a desert temple or in a desert, yeah. It just has to spawn naturally in a desert. So you can technically do TNT as well, because TNT does go at the bottom of a desert. So like that's what I'm getting at. So you start needing to think and being creative with it, and it would be very, very fun to do something like that with others. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, and it becomes a very competitive S to it. And I think it would be a fun little video. Like it's like 20-esque minute video of just different questions, different answers. I could get really I don't know how crazy it would be, but I think it would be good. I think it would be very, very fun. But yeah, I need to think about like 20 or so questions that get progressively harder as they go on. Like 5 easy, 5 medium, 5 difficult, 5 extreme. Like something like that. But that's one video idea I have. I then have a haunted, like a horror theme escape room that I want to try to do as well for October. I'd have to film it in September and then edit in October and release it like mid-October. But I have an idea for a horror themed escape room, which it's gonna be very simple. It's a very simple concept, right? Because here's the hard part, right? Minecraft is not generically scary, right? There's not really, that was weird, a little lag. And I just threw. Minecraft doesn't have like natural jump scares to it. And I don't want to go modded. But you do haunted true on CSGO, right? No. Hello Silver. But throw on insanity shaders, right? And then what I do is I make it a 2-player based escape room, right? And they start at the bottom to the top of a hotel. Okay, ads. I'll wait for the ads to go. I'll wait for the ads to go. Because this, I feel like, is going to be such a fun idea for an escape room. Just let me know when the ads are over, and then I will say what I have. But yeah, chat. That's the video I have, and then the escape room one. I think the viewers will enjoy it, because the creators will definitely get scared. And I know viewers love when their creators get scared. Yeah. Oh, it's this one. I've not done this one in a while. So this is going to be a bit of time to work on. Like that. Yeah. Nope. I'm waiting for Nerdy to be out of ads. So I can... say what I want to say. This one I always get stuck on. I always in my head. I need to like jump sooner. And not hit my head on the corner of the block. Like what I'm doing there. Hold on, I need to practice that because I have not done that in a long time. Where do I need to jump from here is the question. Okay, I know it's been longer than the time frame. Nerdy should be done with ads by now. Or ads should be gone by now. I would love... Nerdy, you back? Nerdy's just gone. Nerdy's just left to go grab something back. Alright, there we go. I was waiting for you to say you were back before I actually explained what the escape room was. So, basically, right, the escape room is that two players are in a haunted... in a hotel, right? It's one big hotel tower. And all the floors look exactly the same. Right? All the floors look exactly the same. How their goal is to get to the very top of the tower of this hotel. And like to escape, like Backrooms Hotel, yes. And they need to get to the top of this hotel so they can like finish. Why can I not hit that? To stop their time, right? But they can also die, and if they die, what's the word? They're out, and they get like a DNF type of game, because like there has to be some way to make you scared. So how do they die? Well, they get like a 5-minute head start, and then I enter from the bottom of the hotel room, and I hunt them down. While insanity shaders are on. So the entire thing is just them hiding in different rooms of the hotel, trying to wiggle their way back through. So it's like the Michael Myers game we play as a community, but this time the creator gets to experience it. It's like Dead of Night, but not entirely. Yeah, basically it takes the aspect of different horror-themed games, but into like Minecraft and such. And so their goal is they just can't hide forever. They have to make their way to the top. So they have to find levers or keys in chests. Grab it, bring it back to the door, and open the door. And then they go to the next room, and the next one, and the next one. And there's different levels to it. And their goal is to... It's Dead by Daylight. In a sense, yes. It's different, very much. For that. And they'll be able to, like shimmy their way through, like air ducts and such. Like, I'm having it all planned out in my head of, like, how to get it all done and figured out. It's always this last one getting stuck on. I don't know why. But I think it'd be a very, very fun, like, horror-themed escape room. Because I can put, like, duos together as well, right? Like, I could put Owen and Clementine. I could do Appo and Cherry. I could try to get Beck and Eloise. I could get any like duo that have um a strong relationship slash connection that you've seen interact. So like Cherry and Apple from Cowboys, Eloise and Beckyman from all their interactions before, and then of course just Owen and Clementine now being married. Like Scott and Cam also could be one. Hello April. Um, getting different duos. I could get 4C and maybe Lagundo or Liam and Cece. Just different duos to run through an escape room. April and Zay, technically I could as well, yeah. And have all these creators go through it. At the end of a horror game, it is like being trapped in a hotel with a killer hunting you down. You have to hide in rooms, wardrobe, etc., not to get caught while looking for items. Your escape room item strongly reminds me of basically it's similar to that. I'd never seen that before, but it's gonna be in that same concept. But I think that would be fun. Okay, I need to figure out a way to do this because I never can. No, that's... I mean, that could be, but it's not... I think you might have for one of the horror games that I played in October. But I was just like... No. Because I do not mess with horror games that often. There's very few horror games that I actually enjoy. So... I got stuck under. But yeah, I feel like that would be a fun escape room to do. For scary games? No, we are not. We're not doing that right now. We're in August. We're not even in October. And for me to play a separate horror game is a whole other sub goal, because I don't just do that for fun. Live action horror with I think I know the one you're talking about, and I have seen bits of it with Markiplier playing it, but September 20th. But yeah. See, this is one that I haven't done in a while, so I'm trying to remember the lineup for the ending. I just pressed D key too soon. It's like all you do is you just slam your face into the wall for most of this. That one I just waited too late. You begin to think about making one yet? Yeah. That's why I'm like, mods don't have to worry about it for a while. That was weird. I don't know how I fell there. There, and then line up. So it's here. I have to jump here. Okay. And that's too soon. I have to momentum jump it. I don't want to do that. It's barely fall. Temp drop 1 degree means it's Halloween. I don't know if that's true or not, Nerdy. I'm gonna be so real with you. Was this like 4 pixels back? No, but I can't do 4 pixels back. I'd have to do like here. And I have to aim more outwards, which means to come out a diagonal. I forgot what the lineup was for this, because I had a lineup for it a while ago. Nope, almost, but not right. Oh, it's rusty. Testing last escape room. Yeah, they were there for a few hours, only on 1 room. It was room number 4. That's what I need to do. Okay, let's see if I can get this down first try. Catching strays? I'm just stating my, like, what I saw and what happened, because I was there with y'all. It's Chaos. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. We're just in the middle of parkour right now on Island. Hope you all had a wonderful stream. What you're all up to? As I fall. All right. Let's see. Messing around on a lore server? Well, that's fun. Lore servers are always a good thing. There we go. I jumped too early. There we go. Awesome. Lore, we love lore, especially cowboy lore. Yeah, for those who don't know, I was part of Cowboy SMP, and I just finished my last POV, my finale video, which is up on my YouTube channel right now, which is the pinned message. How did I fall? Why did I jump in the first place? Because I can totally just do this. There we go. Exclamation mark socials. You know what I've noticed, chat? A lot of creators, I'm not going to do it, but I've noticed a lot of creators are... A lot of creators are doing speedrunning. Like, I opened up Twitch today, and I think I saw 3 creators that I follow all, like, practicing speedrunning. And I'm like, dang, people are getting into speedrunning, though. I'm not one of those people. I didn't sign up for no horror escape room. No, we were giving suggestions on who could run the horror escape room as, like, a duo. in Forever Worlds lately. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can get this in one. Nope. Earlier, we just never saw the people in front of you when you're on a course. It just makes it way easier. Cool. I got it in 2. I'll take 359 or 359. Zaid, you got this. Yeah, Zaid, all it would be is me just hunting you down in a hotel. You should be fine with that. Abolished. Yeah. As soon as Zaid came in and was like, I'm not in for a horror themed escape from like April Fool's, Zaid. Alright, Sky Battle time. Yeah, I just have an axe. We have insanity shaders on. Everything is dark. And we hunt each other down. Or I hunt you down, I should say. You're just running for your life. He's just a horrifying during hide and seek. I hate horror games. Yeah. And you'd be correct. We'll not get that. Cave Hunters reference. Ah, I see. Yeah, I still have not seen that movie yet. But I have been watching an anime called what is it? Gachukon? Gachukon? Really good so far. We're like midway through the anime season for the season so far. I'm pretty good. I'm excited to see if it gets a season 2 or not. What made them use both their levies? Yeah, there's someone above us with TNT, I think. Yeah. And there he goes. All right. For MCC finale. My Hero Academia is good. Now we're getting pinched from behind. Oh, yeah. I need to heal, so. Hello? Game. Okay, cool. Killed one, but I still need to heal. The vacs only have stone swords with knockback, so it does, like, no actual damage to people. I mean, it's still gotten 2 kills so far, so it's not terrible. Oh, there goes our teammate. Oh, knockback? Nope, no knockback. Cool. Okay, oh, you said regen. That's why. Sure. Love having no gear in this game. Oh my goodness. Also love when I reset my hits, my knockback does not register, because I know I'm S-tapping. I know I'm going back and forth when I do this. But knockbacks just don't want to knock back sometimes. It's quite unfortunate. I can't wait to watch Limo Candy and Popcorn. US to UK ping. It's, well, no, it's MCC servers held in the US. It's not ping. It's just server. It's just in general a server thing. I also need to focus on critting more than just trying to combo. That's my other issue. Because I always try comboing, but in what's it? In Sky Battle, you can't really combo unless you're just in a clear 1v1. So like, yeah, I think the island's held in like East Coast. So anyone in the EU doesn't have any issues. I'll go teammate, why not? Don't know how I'm not dead there, but you know what? That's fine. Alright, cool. See, if you just crit spam, it basically just works the entire time for this. Oh, teammate got him. Oh, that's just annoying. I placed the block underneath it because there was a gap there. But still, OSAN Australians, yeah. The Aussies have it rough. That was on me. I went to place here, clipped on the block there. All that escape just to be on half a heart and die to fall damage. Feels bad because I know that pain. Yeah, chat. It's been nice though. Like, now that I have now that Cowboy SMP is entirely done, right? Video's fully edited. Everything's done there. I can now just focus on my own video stuff. not have to worry about getting up every morning and going straight to Minecraft. And I can just have fun and have a life again. What? Yeah, no, I am excited for TwitchCon though. TwitchCon's gonna be fun. How'd I miss that? Hello? Don't know how that other one was not a crit, but sure. Thank you, teammate. I have a lot of different utility right now. I'm just gonna run up this way. Anything in here? Nope. That was a crazy reach to hit me by. That was actually insane reach. Because I was here. That is some... Now that's a ping difference. I was gonna pearl. That's a crazy breach. I wish I had TNT instead of Creeper. See all the photos and stuff and live through. Oh yeah, cowboysmp.com, yeah. But no, TwitchCon though. I'm excited because I get to speak on a panel and I get to interact with more of the community and fan base. I think I said this before on stream. I don't know if I said it before or just in like a group setting, but like the nice thing about TwitchCon, like each year that I go and the more I'm a creator, is I get to experience it on a bigger scale and I get to interact with more people, which becomes really, really fun. But besides that, no, you're to get no exactly, and like that's the fun thing, because like start of this year I was like, okay, cool, gonna be a nice like chill year, gonna get some recording stuff in, make a few YouTube videos, and then I got invited to Cowboys. I'm like, oh, that's crazy, that's cool. I hate fighting on stairs. I really hate fighting on stairs. And MCC, No Dice, Cowboy panel, all back to back. Yeah, going. Like, it's crazy. But, like, from my perspective as a creator, right, you go into each year and you have no idea what a year, because a lot of stuff can happen in a year, and you sometimes forget that. Because a lot of stuff can change and happen within a few months, to even like for the entire year. So like beginning of the year, it's just like chill January, a few things happen here and there, fun. And then got invited to Cowboys, did a whole month of Cowboys, and now I'm going into like making my own content again, but then also getting ready for TwitchCon and all that stuff, and it's just been really exciting. Okay, no one needs 2 pairs of diamond boots. Yeah, I'm speaking on a panel as well, which is crazy, because I didn't think that'd be happening anytime soon, really. Oh, I missed the arrow shot. So, like, it's just crazy to think things just randomly happen. And I get to meet a lot more creators that I interacted with this year that I didn't get to last year. So it's really cool. Just a guy to getting a few fans and panel speaking is a big crazy for thinking of it. No, I know, it is really crazy. Like, I'm probably the smallest person on the panel, but I just put in one of the most some of the most work on the SMP. So like playing it wise. So it just makes sense. You know, yeah. Do I have an arrow? I don't have an arrow. You're taller than Ellie's. Funny. I meant smaller in viewership wise. Hello? Range? Range. And I just get knocked off. That's crazy. Unfortunate. Mall is we die like 5'4". Clever. In reality, I'm actually 5'8". But when I mean smallest, I mean viewer size. Hello, Noob. Welcome on in. I forgot we had that command. We made that command a while ago. Wasn't far off. Yeah, 4 inches off. I forgot we had that command, and I think Ethan made it at the time. Or Ethan requested it. Ethan or Mochi made it. I think Ethan at least requested it. Like, it's very silly. Sure. Iron axe with leather armor versus to someone with leather armor versus someone in half iron with a stone sword. They've been lurking for a few. Oh yeah, no, I'm doing fine. I'm doing well. This is my first time back on Island in a while, stream wise. So we're getting used to the Island PvP again. I remember I can't combo. I have to just crit spam everything here to trigger it up by uppies. Yeah. It is still Island. It's just the changes here and there. Yeah, they haven't changed much of the actual gameplay mechanics and stuff. It's more of just the cosmetic-based things. Still dealing with the random lag spike here and there, and occasional hits not registering, but that's okay. I get my crab pots from fishing. Yeah, I do that too, which I have not done today now that you reminded me. I'm so dead here, yeah. Like, the issue with any PvP event, especially in Island, is you don't have items or armor, you just die to a 2v1. Like, no matter how much you crit someone with a stone sword, them in, like, iron chestplate and half leather, you do, like, a heart to 2 hearts. But as soon as they get an iron sword or an axe, or it's a 2v1, you will not likely win the fight, or you'll just trade with one of them. In a 1v1, different situation. I need like a 1-hour semester on why people like IRL fishing so much. Hello, Purple Fire Kitty. People have been waiting since day 1 for solo Sky Battle. I'm surprised it's still not been a thing. The issue with it is Sky Battle is not big enough solo. I can just say that now. The player base is not big enough for just a solo Sky Battle. Now, if it was implemented early on, then I could have seen it done because you were getting thousands of players each day. But at the time it is now, not as likely, unfortunately. But it's fine. I just go in the practice PvP, and if I die, I die. I really don't like stress about it too much. Like, again, 2v1, if that person did not place TNT there, I probably would have been dead. But it is what it is. I do need... Yeah, like, you just crit chain as soon as one person's at a higher health, you're going to lose. Like, just to die is so fun. It's really crazy how sweaty people are in this game now over the past years or few years that MCC has been like how long it's been open for the time being, because it's never been this sweaty. You never had this many sweats trying to just bridge everywhere. It also just doesn't help when if you want to win Sky Battle, right, the idea is you just run in a pack of 3 or your entire team and you just 4v1 people. And more likely than not, you will win. To be the best, even in casual game. Yeah. Like, I just played a practice PvP. Like, that's entirely why I play. Oh. I'm just gonna keep running. Like, I have cobwebs, snowballs, but that's about it. So if I die here, it's fine. I mean, I can go up here. Why not? That worked. And once again, third partying. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I baited that person to come back down and it had the fall damage. That is so mean. Oh. Third party? Third party. And that's why you can't just watch and not pay attention. Fair. They just outplayed, so. I thought they were there, not there, so. Never not pay attention. You just can't focus on people. Like I said, I'm not trying to win, I'm just trying to get kills. I'm trying to practice to be more aggressive in this game. Oh, that's unfortunate if he doesn't have a levy. All they do, he just played it slow though. Yeah. Yep. Probably should have switched to my iron sword, but it's fine. It's why I constantly do this when I'm running around. I just go to F5, just look if someone's behind me or in front of me, and I just don't see it with my FOV. Because this is a lot better than just what's in front of you. I missed my jump. That was on me. Teammate ran in front of me, and I thought I had an additional, like, half a block still. He's right in front of me, is he? Yeah. Can I get a standard run in before timer fills? Let's find out. Not with that. Very cool. Oh, this map. I haven't played this map yet today. Yippee! And let's go. Like, they genuinely are just still there. But it's dumb if I push because they can just knock me into void. Or they just ran. That is quite funny. How did I miss that hit? And dude just full on just knocks me into void. That's crazy. I don't know how I missed that drop it on him. Hello, Ian. Welcome on in. Well, yeah, like I stopped focusing on the one person where nobody ever hits each other. I know, it's crazy. There gets to a point in Sky Battle where I just start messing around and I won't actually try killing. I'll just try panicking, making a person panic way hard, like way more than just actually just killing them. And it usually ends up with me somehow dying, but I'm having too much fun to care. Like, I saw the person on a quarter of health, and if I hit the actual, shot on them with my axe when I was falling, I would have been able to kill them and then switched over to fight the other person. But since I missed, I turned my focus to the other guy, which then meant I was not paying attention, which means I die. Plain and simple. Okay, game. I'm literally right-clicking on the block that I'm placing on. Like, I'm spam right-clicking. I know that's a server thing with latency, but please just let me place the block down. Around all October, not click. Haunted mile in San Diego. You just run a mile. It's just a spooky haunted trail for a mile. Oh, now you want me to place my blocks down normal. Thanks, game. I really don't have any util for this, like, fully. I wanted to... That's fine. I'd love a better weapon, thank you, than a stone sword, was what I was gonna say, and I did get it. How did that miss? I really want to know how that missed. Hey, teammate? Do y'all? No? And my teammate does not want to PvP. Cool. Thank you for just staring at the 1v1 fight. Only reason why I pushed is because they were right next to me, so I thought, you know, we would both run at the same time. Not from your group. Watching and not helping. Yeah. See, this is what it's like when I get a teammate, respect the 1v1. Don't. In Sky Battle, no one is respecting a 1v1, so why are you starting to respect a 1v1 now? Especially when the guy has higher gear. Like, please. You submitting? Alright. See you, Nuke. Thank you for stopping on by. I never fully understood creepers. Like, I don't understand. Oh, what's the word? Hello? Game, can my hits register, please? I'm hitting them within the torso, and that's in a 2-block range. That should hit. I don't know why hits do not register on that. I get one of those was a whiff, and I'll admit to that was whiffing, but that second to last one should have hit. I don't understand why things aren't registering at times. I gotta turn hitboxes back on for things to actually make sense to hit. Cool. No, it's expected 2v1. You kill one person, then you're low, and then the other person just cleans you. GG. Yeah, my one kill actually registered this time. Yippee. It actually is crazy how, even to this day, on the server, hits just sometimes don't register. Or trolling it. Oh, killed one in a 3v1, or 2v1. Other third-person game. See, that's what I'm saying. You can never, like, actually take a 2v1 or a 3v1 in this map, because as soon as one person has the upper hand in teammates, you will die. Even if you trade, you will die. Unless you have util and you kill them all by, like, TNT, creeper egg, cobweb, some type of version of that. And it's actually crazy how that works sometimes. Was it this one? What's this one? Well, they were quick to get stuff over here. That's crazy. They even grabbed their chest. No, they did. Dang. And just full rushed in. That's insane. Oh, unexpected error. I'll go back to parkour. And get away from the sweaty PvP of Sky Battle. What was that new teleport sound? It's just when the, if the server you're trying to teleport into just doesn't work properly, it just sends you back to the, what's it called? It sends you back to the, main lobby. That's the word. How'd I overjump that? How'd I overjump that? That's basically what that was. But there. Yeah, I've been trying to think what cards I'm wanting for the collector stuff. Like, the 3 guarantee that I want to grab are Techno, Owen, and Purpled. But then I have technically one more slot I can fill. And that's the one where I'm like, there's so many good cards, I don't know which one that I would want, you know? Like, I have until the 18th of September. To essentially figure out which ones I'm wanting. I know I don't want any of the limited ones. That doesn't mean the art's not nice, it's just not my style. What happened there? Cowboys to sign them. Yeah. And what? I have 4 I want, but I don't know if I want others. Like, I know I want 3. But it's like, it's hard picking... the last one because there are so many cards that are super cool and like really good art. So it's like, which ones do I pick, right? The other hard part is, right, there are now only some cards you can only get from the collector's one, right? Like, Dr. Gluon, Velvet, Ghosty, right? And it's still like, do you want a card that you can only get from the collector's edition? Because you can still play that card, it's just slabbed. And so I'm just like, just a whole slab down on the table. I mean, it's fine. It's like, that's the reason why the physical game is like it. So even if you have a card that is slabbed or in a top loader or just in a penny sleeve or whatnot, it all fits on that playing card. It's just a nice little like touch, a nice little like je ne sais quoi, if you will. With slabs and gets told to shuffle. Just hit the clinking of plastic. Each card is slabbed. But no, like, I think because there's a lot of cool ones that like out of all of them, I think it would be cool to have. Just like art style wise, right? Personally, Scott's like Ender Cup one is sick. Eloise's Rat's SMP art like one is awesome. Ollie's Bard like art is really cool. Ghosty's art one is really, really sick. Like, that's just 4 right there, right? Pickle Tink, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Also, it's me, Chubbs. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. I'm guessing it's a double raid? Or y'all just raid at the same time by coincidence? I'm not too sure. But welcome on in. Hope you all had a wonderful time in your guys' stream. What were y'all up to? What were y'all doing, both of you? Double raid? Ah, I see. Well, yeah, welcome on in. Thank you for raiding into us. We're just doing some parkour right now on Island. Join stream testing mod packs. Fun. Very, very cool. You had a fun time? That's awesome. But yeah, like... What did y'all... Hold on. I said something earlier. I'll probably get Owen, L. Scott, and Techno, but I really like the art of... Yeah, I know, like, that's the thing. Then you have, like, Shane's art style. And you have Exuma's art. Like, Exuma's is sick for like, a alt art design. Like, that's so cool. So it's like hard to pick which cards you want, because they're all really nice. Point core looks around. Yeah, so like I'm just trying to figure it out. Because I originally was like, okay, I'm gonna go with Techno, Owen, and Purpled, and then like the fourth one I was like, I might just go like Shane or someone depending on who it is. And then all the art started to come out, and then I'm like, this is a lot harder for picking one final card. Like, why do artists have to pop off and be good at what they do? Have to figure out where to put them in a binder. Well, the thing is, if you want, right, you can technically get like, if you want to like prop them up, you can technically buy simple like photo like portrait holders that are like little like easels that are like on a tripod-esque thing, and you can get like a few of those if you want. Oh, it's on Michaela card. I like it, but like, I don't know if I would want Michaela's card. I also want creators that I usually watch during the event and such. And no offense to Michaela, great human being. Her playstyle is just not what I watch. Love the art. Think the art is incredible. On. Now go. I missed that timing. There we go. Vibes, POV. So yeah, like that's just. Have I already done this? No, I haven't. It's just a repeat. Oh, it's this darn thing. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, like, so I don't know. I think we can go over what cards I mostly would want as like a fourth card. I could have. All right. Ah, not this one again. I hate this one so much. Okay, 4 minutes exactly. I watched Shane's POV, yeah. But the thing is also, Shane's art, like full art, is similar, like his alt art is similar to his full art. It's different. It's definitely different, but there is like a similarity to it. And so in my head, I'm like, do I want a full art that is like somewhat similar to the alt art that's similar to the full art, right? Both are really nice art styles. And in my head, I'm like, do I want it? You know what? Like, that's the thing. That's why I'm like, I'm wanting card arts that are different for like the other ones. Purple's card's roughly the same, but Purple's my coach from Rising 3, so that's just an exception. So like, Purple was my coach. That's just. I feel like it'd be like betrayal in a sense to not get my coach's all art card over like someone else. And that would be the same thing for anyone. So like, if any other coach was my coach during Rising and they had a full art like art card, if you didn't get Owen's card, I mean, I would have gotten Owen's card either Oh, if I didn't get the full art, like all art for Owen, I mean, it would have been a possibility. It has to depend on the art. Like, that's the thing. Just because I know Owen doesn't mean I would just automatically get his card. Like, I know Scott and Eloise doesn't mean I'm automatically gonna get their cards. I've interacted with all those people before. Like, a lot of the creators that are on the slabs, I've interacted with them before. So, like, just because I've interacted doesn't mean I'm just gonna get their art. It just depends on the art style. Like, I think Owen's card is probably one of the most unique art styles out of the entire, like, collective. Okay, I can just... Okay, I lead the conversation away to use the emotion. Oh, you led. Got it. But yeah, no, like, I don't know. I honestly might lean toward Ghosty's card. Because Ghosty is a collector's only. The art style for her, like, card is really nice. And it's a unique ability to where it's like gain +1 damage but -1 range. Which just becomes this full melee like fighter. Which is really cool. I don't know, after this we'll go back to the cards and look at all of them. And determine what card I would want. What would the 4th card be? Because I could technically buy more as well if I really want to buy more. But then at a certain point, it's like, where do I put them all? You know what I mean? Where do I put these cards? Like, I'm in the Creo Discord, and some people are just straight up buying every slab card. And I'm like, dang, that... First off, that's a lot of money to spend on some cards. Second, where are you going to put those cards? Taking out a mortgage. You know, when I see someone a giant 54x50 of just slabbed cards, but if you want to play them though, like that's the thing, the cards can be played. So you know what I always like whenever I see someone who's able to, who's like in a fan base, right? And is able to just buy a bunch of merch and be like, yeah, I have it. Like, yeah, that's all good, right? And like they don't have to worry about the amount or anything. In my head, and this is the most like, and I'm gonna preface this before I say this. Well, no, they don't work in tech. Well, that's like one half of it. I'm prefacing this saying this is the most positive thing I'm saying right now. I always think, are they somewhat a furry? To some regards. Because because hear me out, right? Hear me out. To some regards, a fursuit costs so much money. Right? A fursuit costs so much money. Artists, like furries who pay artists will pay artists. Furry artists specifically make bank. from like the furry community because they have the money, right? Like they have the money. And anytime it's someone, they're either in the tech field, or they're an engineer, or they're a scientist, or they're in the medical field, or they have like, or they're a lawyer, or some like profession that makes bank, but at the same time, they're a furry. And I'm like, respect. It's always some profitable STEM individual that's high up in like doing good. I'm a furry in tech. Well, there we go. It's like, bye everyone. Yeah. Hello, Shep. But no, but that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, when I see people in a fan base and they have the money to buy all this merch and not worry about it, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, do you like, are you in the part of the furry community? Like, is that just something you do also? Because like, it would make sense, and I wouldn't judge. I'd be like, respect. You got two hobbies, and one of them is expensive, and you're able to pay for it. Sending that to the Discord. Should just be a way I just... I would say the furries went away, our infrastructure... Also doctors, that's what I'm saying. Everything in the tech, the infrastructure, all of it, it's just always furries. And they make... IT department goes up in the flames. It's crazy. But like... They make the money and then they spend it on those fursuits, because those fur costumes are expensive. They are extremely expensive. And then when they pay artists good. So you know that they have the money for it. So that's why I'm like, if I see someone in a fandom be like, yeah, I bought up all the merch, and they go, it's fine. For some fursuits I've seen, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm like, you're comfortable dropping 4K on a fursuit, and you don't, like, there's not a drop of sweat or worry on you. And then when I hear people like, yeah, I bought all the merch from this, like, fandom XYZ. With ones with AC in them, that's crazy. That is insane, because that just, you can pay a car. You can put a down payment on a car for that. You can put an easy down payment on a car for 10K. Even 4K you could. When wearing this, oh yeah, 100%, but like, you don't want it to AC. Like, it's just crazy. And so, yeah, anytime I see someone in a fandom buy out like all the merch, and they're like, yeah, fine, I still have the money for it. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, press X to wonder if they are part of the furry fandom or not. If I get subs, I'll wear my TwitchCon, trust. I know you would. I full on know you would. Honestly, for 500 subs, yeah. Makes sense. It's a joke, gosh. No, Shep, do it. You would get 500 subs. You never know what could happen. Bringing the furry allegations. Yeah, alright, after this run, we're gonna check out the Creo cards one more time and just see what cards I would either buy. I'd probably buy. In Kiro for stuff, so... Fair. Yeah, we're gonna see what, all art card I would want. Nope. Nope. I think there is... Nope, I curved too soon. We get a cowboy and a furry. You got a TwitchCon. That's crazy. There it is. Alright, cool. I'm going to close this out. I'm going to open up Creo cards again, and we will look at all the cards one more time. Instead of a joke. I mean, you never know. Alright. One moment. Right. And right there. Cool. Alright, chat. So that's the question, right? Like, we already know the 3 cards we already want are Owens, Purpled, and Techno. The creator lounge at TwitchCon says insert joke. The question is, though, what card do we want next? Because, like, I don't know. I think the cards I'm not right away is Ant, because Ant is very similar to his other one. Venom, I like, maybe. Puffy could be a good one. Man, it's still... I've only been live for 2.5 hours. It's not been that long. Buffy card is cool. Sparkles, maybe. Not a Luna. So, like, Shane's is very similar to his other one. It's a really nice art style. But, like, it is similar to his other one, so I'm not sure. And I like the like simple drawing, but it's not really my type of art. Still good. See, I like the anime like style of Ghosties. So maybe Ghosties, maybe Shane's, maybe Martin's as well. And then of course you have like Michael with the ore farming with the sword reflection. She could be a Goblin Slayer Loki. That's what I'm saying. It looks really good. So like I'm just trying to figure out if like this or we go to like Exuma, because this art is sick. In my cart, yeah. Because like out of all the cards that I would really want, Exuma, Ollie, Techno, Soup, Scott, Purpled, Owen, Michael, maybe Kara, Martin, Ghosty, Shane, Puffy. So like, I don't know, because like a lot of the arts, like a lot of the full arts, right, are already good full arts. I got Techno Scott Owen and L. Yeah, I'm getting Techno Owen and purpled. I'm trying to figure out what I want for a fourth card. Because here's the thing, right? If I do Ghosty, right, and I get Ghosty's card, that leaves what, four more? Exuma, Ollie, Soup, Scott. That's another four right there. That's a whole other set. So I could get Ghosty's card. And then if I wanted to later, go for Scott, Soup, Ollie, and X. Right? Because I'll believe like Puffy's card, and Puffy's card is really cute. It's so anime Pokemon coded. Ugh. And also there's like Shane's card as well. And then Martin's. So that's another set. When we get and then we had a card, and that's a fourth set. There's 12 cards right there. Oh my goodness. It's just so hard because all these cards are so nice. And then Michael McChill's card as well. But I'm not dropping $300 on this. That's not gonna happen. I'm most likely going to pick only one set. And then maybe a second one if I have the money. This is also the same time around where I pay for everything else. Because I still need to pay. Because TwitchCon. I need to save up money for TwitchCon. So it's like I can't just drop money just because if I had money, great, but I don't. I have money, but I don't have money just to drop it on cards. So guaranteed O and purpled and techno. Dude, but X's card looks so sick. So you become an NPC streamer for all of them. What do you mean by NPC streamer? What does that even mean? Because that's just you just said you have become a non-playable character streamer for all of them. Nerdy, that makes no sense. Yeah, I'm not doing the TikTok stuff. I've never done that. You're just projecting. I'm just trying to figure out what card I want. It makes a lot though. Yeah, I also have pride. Basically, Nerdy said, or Nerdy's text. You see, Nerdy forgot a word And so Nerdy went, Sai, you have to become an NPC streamer for all of them. So Nerdy was trying to say, I'm not one, that I need to become an NPC streamer. And get stuff. That's what Nerdy was trying to say. Let me have my bad grammar. Well, you already okay, you need to like fix it a little bit. I didn't even notice the missing word. No one did until I realized what was happening. There's just so many like artists do too well. Artists are too good at their stuff sometimes. Honestly, I just need a sponsor. I get one sponsor that pays me monthly, and then I can buy the cards. But that's not going to happen. Or I make a YouTube video, it gets 1 million views, and I get the ad revenue from that. I make one YouTube video, gets 1 million views, and then I can buy all the cards that I want. I'll open 87 tabs. Nerdy, that doesn't work. YouTube knows when someone's just watching the same thing on the same IP address. Does it? Yeah. Like, just because you open multiple tabs doesn't mean, like, yeah, it might get a view, but the revenue isn't the same because it goes to the same IP address. It's not exactly towards a 1-to-1 ratio. That's why you can watch different accounts, but it still knows it's on the same IP address. It's under different accounts. But if it's under the same account, it doesn't it doesn't do it. I think it would be funny though, right? For one stream, right? If I did like the 29th of August and I just said the stream is just all ads and it's running for 24 hours. Just to see, I want to do that one day, just to see how much ad revenue can get from just an ad stream. Because, like, realistically, what is it? Let me check my creator settings stuff for Twitch. When it comes to ads, you can I get a 55% payout for running ads. That's what most creators get. I can run 22 minutes of ads every 3 minutes, run a 3-minute ad every 8 minutes for 22 minutes and 30 seconds of ads per hour. So every 8 minutes, it runs a 3-minute ad, and I can run 22 minutes of ads every hour. And just have the dancing fruits on in the meantime. It's just Minecraft. It's just like a Minecraft creative with shaders. I just find a nice little pretty spot. I just turn a lo-fi on, and I just have it play in the background. Just on loop with epidemic sound. 24-hour ad stream. And you can just have it play on in the background. That would be crazy. But yeah, I think overall, BRB are sleeping on screen, so you can't get called out for it. No, I let the people know joining into the channel that we are testing this. That anyone that joins in, that this is a test to see how much ad revenue is made off of one stream with the highest amount of ads possible. Also, Nectar, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. I think that just kind of works. But yeah, I think overall I'm getting Owen, Purple, Techno, and then I'll probably either do Ollie, Soup, Scott, Ghosty, or X. And if not, who knows? But yeah, probably those three. Probably those four. Based on my choices. And if you also want a card, you always just have to go to creocards.com, where these cards will be available until the 18th of September. So you basically have 1 month, roughly. 18th of August today until the 18th of September. 1 month. All right, chat. We're going to call it there for today. A little bit of Island. Did some fun stuff. Vibed. Hung out. Again, if you have not yet checked out my Cowboy SMP video, go check that out. It supports me, helps me out, makes sure I can actually pay my bills and subscription stuff. So it's very much appreciated. But with that being said, you all have been awesome, amazing, and wonderful. Let's go right on into someone. You know, let's start with Shauna. Shauna Jade. Shauna's playing Challenger SMP right now, so. / raid Shauna. There's the raid message for all of you that are subbed, and if not, just a simple abolish regret raid will do. As always, chat, you have been awesome, amazing, and wonderful. And I will see you all on Wednesday for some more Minecraft. Take it easy, chat. Goodbye.